Check that out. Double. Monster double. Non-stop action. Day 2. You heard me right, day 2. I got my butt kicked yesterday. 2 locations, 1 crab. My worst day ever crabbing, man. But I tell you what, I still had fun, but you can't make a video with 1 crab. So here's day 2. I'm not messing around. I'm putting 20 traps out. I'm fishing the ditches. And the nice thing about these ditches right now, they're full of water. So, and the tide's starting to rip out. It's my favorite time to fish these ditches. So hopefully that means good numbers of crab. Check the first rod, first trap of the day. Crab on already. There you go. Already tied yesterday's number. Yes. Just a little guy. I'm going to go ahead and let him go. I'm going to set this down. Let's check this one. Oh, I forgot to change my drag. I think we got another one on though, maybe. Nope. That tide's just ripping out so hard it feels like there's a crab in there. 1 for 2. This rod over here, I got the trap right on the grass line, so I don't know what to expect. Might be too shallow here. Might be hung up in that grass too. Or there might just be a crab in it. Here we go, guys. I already beat yesterday's numbers. Crab number 2. Again, a little small, but hey, it's a good start, man. 2 out of 3 traps, crabs. Oh, I got a crab right down here in front of me. Got a crab right in front of me. See if I can net it. It's not very big, I don't think. Got it. Look at that. Another crab. We'll let it go. That's number 3. Off to a great start. All right. Oh, I think we got one in here. Oh, I think we got a big crab in here, guys. I think we got a big old boy. Nope. Double banger. What a great start. Night and day from yesterday. Boom. Drop them in my cooler. Get it back out. That's what I'm saying, man. When these ditches are full of water and the tide's moving out, is my favorite time to fish, or crab. And now you know why. A ton of crab are in here right now. This spot here is really shallow. I can see my chicken. I don't see a crab on there, but that don't mean there's not one on there. Let's see. Yep, there's a crab. I just didn't see it. That's why I always check them. Just a little crab. Get it back in the water. Go. All right, I see a crab in this trap. This one might be a keeper. This one might be a keeper. Here you go. He's borderline. We're going to throw him. We'll throw him in the cooler. Here we go. Another crab. Catching a ton of crabs, guys. Another crab. This was another keeper. Here you go. Another one for the box. I feel like I already made up for yesterday. All right, let's keep it going. This is still the first time around. I don't know how many crabs I got, 10 or 12. I think I got 4 in the cooler. And like every trap, man, every single trap, crab on. How crazy is that? Another car coming. Unbelievable, guys. A night and day from yesterday. I'm telling you, man, I don't pay attention to the tides. I just come up and crab whenever I can. But this is the best tide you want. You want your ditches full, and you want an outgoing tide when it's this full. I'm telling you, man, like you see right now, most times you'll catch a ton of crabs. All right, let's move on down. If you guys want some of these traps, watch till the end and I'll share how you can get some of these traps at a big discount price. All right, got another one right here. One kind of blocked the road. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. I think we got another double. Another double, guys. A little too small, we'll let them go. And I'm catching a ton of crabs, a lot of small ones though. Get it back out. Walk down here. Like I said, man, I don't mind catching them small ones. They're keeping me busy. I'm catching an occasional big crab. And that's what it's all about, man. Having a great time. Already sweating my butt off. I feel like we got a big crab here. Maybe another double. Oh, we got another double in here. Double keepers. Just like that. My third double of the day. These two are keepers here. Nice. Man, I'm shocked. Can you get my stuff out of the road? There we go. Now I'm telling you, it's crazy busy out here. Catch a ton of crabs, sweating my butt off. But that's what it's all about, man. Heck yes. Two nice, healthy looking crabs here. First time around, I'm guessing out of 20 traps, I probably caught 18 crabs. 3 doubles. I got 7 in the box. Look at that, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy start, man. It is 8:20. I am sweating my butt off. It is hot and humid. But I'll tell you what, we're catching crabs. You know, them spots I was at yesterday, you know, I've crabbed them like one other time. The second spot I crabbed a couple different times and always caught crabs. So, you know, that just goes to tell you, though, don't be afraid to go back to a spot. If you have a spot that you try, you didn't catch any crabs, don't be afraid to go back and try it again. You know, even this spot, there's been times I pull in here and not see any crabs, or maybe only catch 1 or 2 and move on. You know, a lot of times it's just based off the tide, so never give up on a spot. And you guys who asked me about my cart, I got this cart at Bass Pro Shop. I think it was $99, not for sure. I think I might got it on sale, but I'll post the price up the top. It has like puncture-proof tires. You see, it has the rod holders. It just makes it nice, especially when you're spreading traps out like I do. Here we go, guys. We're not gonna waste any time. We'll take advantage of this tide ripping out. All right, nothing in that one. Let it sit down there. We'll check this one. Looks like we got one in here. Oh yeah. Look, we got a keeper. A little small. We'll throw them in there though. We'll go through them later. That one's borderline. Let's check this one here, guys. Let's keep it going. Like I said, them traps, these right here might have been soaking 5 minutes. Time I check all my traps and come back around, these might have been soaking like 5 minutes. Oh yeah. We got one in here too. Might have a double, guys. Be nice to have a big one. Oh no, we got one in here though. What happens is the tide's ripping out through there, so it always feels like I got a big old crab on there. There you have it though. 2 out of 3 had crabs. Nice little dark bottom. Nice little meaty guy. Unfortunately, he's just too small. Unfortunately, my mic fell off, so here we go. What do we got? A double. Man, what a crazy day. I wish every crabbing day was like this. Man, I tell you, it's just unbelievable how many crabs I caught. I definitely had to pick through them, but you know what? I don't mind when I'm catching that many crabs. Here we go. What do we got here? Another crab. It's like almost every trap the whole day had crabs in them. I believe right here is another double, I think. Nope, just one nice crab. Here's the double. I ended the day with like 10 doubles, man. How crazy is that? Let's keep it rolling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we got another double? No. Again. Ooh. There we go. A little small. I feel like a couple of these in here, I feel like I threw back that size already. So again, once I start adding more crabs into the cooler, I'll release some of these guys. That's what I usually do. Nothing in this one. We're gonna move this one. Oh, we got another crab. We got another crab. Again, they're all about the same size. Second time around, probably got another 10 or 12 crabs, 2 more doubles. I put 4 more in the box. So first 2 times around, I think I got between 28 and 30 crabs, 6 doubles, 11 in the box. You know, size-wise, not been great. I got like, most of these are like 5 inchers. I might have a 6 incher in there, but they're down there. There you guys go. Not bad. Unfortunately, when I was walking earlier, my mic fell off, so I don't know what it's gonna sound like, so hopefully it sounds all right. I want to share something with you guys too. I get this asked all the time, or some people even tell me, hey Mike, you're only allowed to use 5 traps in the state of Florida. That is incorrect. If you go to my YouTube page and you scroll on down, or hit post and scroll on down, you'll see an email that I got from FWC. I reached out to them just to get clarification for you guys. And it reads, right there, you are correct. There's no limit on number of fold-up traps one can fish. There you guys have it. You know, like I said, you guys beat me up all the time on that. I would not break the law. And if you think if I was putting on the internet, you know, I'd already been busted. I've been checked at least 5 times in the last 2 years, and not one game warrant said, hey Mike, you're using too many traps. And the traps that you guys are thinking about are them box traps that you see the commercial guys put out in the water. You're only allowed to use 5 of them. You know, these traps, or if you're using the hand line and chicken, use as many as you want in the state of Florida. You know, just make sure you guys read up on your laws before you go out and do something, or before you question somebody. You know, I would never give anybody false information so they'd get in trouble. But there you have it, guys. We're gonna wait a good 15 minutes and we're gonna check these traps. Here we go, let's keep it going. Oh, we got another crab. Oh, guess what? Double banger, number 7. Holy cow. That is crazy, 7 doubles already today. Dang. Unfortunately, I can't keep any of these guys, a little too small. I just threw this trap out, went and checked the trap, come back because I wanted to relocate it. Check that out. Double. Monster double. Non-stop action. I literally just put this trap in that spot and I wanted to move it on down. Checked 1 trap, come back, 2 in there. What a crazy day, man. I cannot believe what kind of day I'm having. I'm just shocked. All right, I'm gonna get these guys in the box. You know, I can call it quits now. I got plenty of crab. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. Let me look, see what time it is. It is 9:38. 9:38, and I probably got over 50 crabs. maybe 20 in the box, so not a bad day. Well, that's a wrap. What an awesome day. Yesterday was a total bust. Today I'm done before 10 a.m. with over 50 crabs, 10 doubles. Unbelievable, guys. I'll show you what I got. I got like 20 in the cooler. There you have it. If you guys, like I said earlier, if you guys want some of these Kraken traps, go to KrakenOutdoors.com, use Fishman15, and get 15% off site-wide and free shipping. You can't beat that. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the water.